So I basically ordered a double-sided card because that's what they have. Jeez, I forgot to actually speak. Give me a moment, I'm just gonna do a full screen here as well. At some point I'm gonna do merch, and to be fair, I'm very intrigued of making an acrylic standee, to be honest. I'm not even lying, like, I'm gonna find someone who does like good art and do a full body like acrylic stand stuff. But yeah, so what I did was a two-sided playing card. The back side has my QR code, which basically says it goes to Lord of South Twitch. And the front is basically me just cheering inside of the hall that we are in right now. Hold on, give me a moment. This hall. And underneath it, it just says, "Welcome to our kingdom," because I call this place our little kingdom in the corner of Twitch. There are two things with that card, which is fancy as hell. One, I'm actually having like a, I don't know what they're calling it. Give me a moment, because they basically have like a 3D text. And well, not just text, but texture. I just don't remember what I called it. So I decided to actually put "Welcome to our kingdom" to as like a 3D text. And as my little flame, as people can see here, I decided to actually make that UV paint. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, of course it does. He is a fucking maniac. I don't like this guy, mostly because it's like, he's a maniac. Good, I can fight back if I want to. Come here. Hold on, I'm just gonna check it. What are they calling it? Oh, cold foil. They're calling it cold foil. So it's basically like a little 3D text, so you actually feel it actually poking out. I think like some cards have that, so like you can feel the texture of it. And if I'm not mistaken, the UV, like the UV stuff, actually changes in light, which means that my flame will either glow a bit more or show up in the sun. So this is actually really cool. They basically came not called back, but messaged me back this morning. I ordered them on Friday, but they came back to me this morning because that's when now they're about like checking if everything is done. Like they showed me the example of how it might look, and I'm gonna agree to it or not, which I've already done, and then they're gonna print them and send them to me. I'm going to an event. Yeah, I know it goes against the system. So basically, I'm going to an event this Saturday, which is called Nerdcon, which is a big-ass nerd and cosplay event. I have never been there. I never even realized how big that place is. But there, like, I counted most of the list of Artist Alley people. I counted over 120. I wasn't finished. There is about like 50 vendor places, which is more or less the same thing, and then Artist Alley. There is so much shit with this place, and I kind of love it. I'm excited. So that's why I ordered them. I did actually pay a shit ton just to have them like sent here quick. But that's just being sent. The process of making them, it's gonna take time. So I don't think I will get them here in time, because it says it's gonna take 4 to 10 days. It has now taken at least like a few days until the process of making them has begun. But yeah, so now I'm basically waiting for that. But also, you didn't answer. How are you doing, Gloomy? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. Wouldn't surprise me. His principle means shit and all. He tried to kill us. He basically is an evil person who tried to figure out Holmes, our friend or dead friend's powers, and he realized that we can only use the power as long as we are actually in fatal danger. If not, it doesn't work. We decided to both punch the shit out of this guy and also stun him.
自分語りの趣味はないんだけど、まあいいか。
I don't think you can humor me much anymore. Don't think we can do. I'm existing. Could use more sleep. Fair enough. I can feel the same. I woke up in the middle of the night because I have a problem with my stomach now and then. Since back in the day when I had a work that stressed me out like hell. I don't know why, but for some reason it reacted this night. I had to wake up. I was awake for at least 1-2 hours something, and I needed to go up 5:30 in the morning. So yeah, I know exactly what you're feeling because I kind of feel that the same right now, to be honest. I know exactly how that feels.
俺は何より伝統を重んじる家系の生まれでね。生まれついての個人主義者である俺は異端に思われたらしい。それが理由でホームズと同じように機密警察に実験台として提供されたそうだ。
Jesus Christ, I knew that the people in the secret police took orphans in to experiment on them and make the ultimate detective. But basically families just, oh, here you go, we don't need them. Like,
この島での実験では例の迷宮に何度潜ったかな。昔のことだから記憶が曖昧だけど、目の前でたくさんの命が失われていったことはよく覚えてる。
The question is, are we the...
俺はどんな試練からも生き残る異常な5人のうちの1人だ。
I was about to say if this guy actually is the invincible detective, or if we actually are, but we are actually the ideal detective. But we're supposed to be the ideal detective, but we basically took a knife for Holmes, our friend who isn't alive anymore, just so we could, well, technically not escape, but it actually says in the logbook that we are not existing anymore. So that's a bit odd.
Oh
yeah, they did call you that. Huh.
このままでは最後の一人になるまで実験は続いていくだけだとね。
I was pretty certain he was here before me and Holmes.
ここで俺が死ねば、これまで散っていった命まで無駄になる。逆に言えば、俺さえ生き残ればみんなの死にも意義が生まれるとね。
You say that, but you have a shrewd-ass look on that way. To put it simple, he values life, but in a very shrewd way. Because he basically decided to put a lure on one of the people here, who is basically a technician expert. And also in a wheelchair. So they can't really do anything. They ask all of us to do stuff for them because, well, they can't really move. So he basically decided to set a lure on the guy and lure one of the robots on him. And one of our people that is called Armor basically took a knife for him and plummeted down into the abyss with the robot. And the only thing the guy can say here is basically, do you understand now the value of life? You have to basically grow up and do shit yourself. Like, mate, it's not him killing someone. You decided to do this, you fucker. So yeah, this guy is absolute maniac, to be honest. It's easy to sympathize with this experience, and I can accept how it would shape his belief. But even so... To be fair, we have been in the same experiment.
Yeah, たとえ神が相手であろうと俺は俺を裏切らない。 信念に基づいて他の人にも命を背負ってもらう。俺の信念を君が受け入れないように、君の正義もまた俺には受け入れがたいのさ。
Can we do something about this guy? Also, it's extremely shrewd as well, because as you can see, he's only have one arm. He decided to do that to more or less protect the guy in a wheelchair. So he also uses his arm as a sort of leverage of seeing, like, yeah, you see what you have done, like, Jesus.
お前が犯行を繰り返すなら何度だって幾千回だって止めてやる。
青いね。青くて甘くてやわすぎる。まるで触れれば身の潰れる果実だ。
Can we not do it? Like this guy, like I can understand these people don't want to basically kill someone. It has happened a few times now. One because he was pissed at this guy, one because she was also a maniac. But everyone else here is like, we do not kill. I can understand that, but I want to just get rid of this guy. Somehow. Neither of us say a word. We're both in silent agreement. The fact of the matter is, he and I will never see eye to eye. I don't think he will see eye to anyone, at least anyone that is normal.
全く無意味に疲れたったらありゃしませんわ。早く下道探偵を縛って皆さんの待つロビーへ向かいましょう。
Yeah, can we leave him here? Because there is another one who killed someone by mistake. Well, technically by mistake, because it was meant to kill someone, just wrong person. He is both good and bad at the same time. He's only after this guy. I would just leave him here. I know it's kind of cruel, but it's either like being against the guy and he might just get pissed and be against us, or having this guy around who basically, well, to put it simple, he managed to have a teddy bear with a microphone to lure us in, and the teddy bear had a bomb.
落ち着いて、きっとただの停電だよ。
That's bad. I take out my D-pad and toggle on his flashlight. Please, for the love of God, find the maniac who is willing to kill anyone for the sake of people understanding his benevolence.
下道探偵がいない。
Okay, he's gone. Gone is better than... Well, to be fair, she was hostage before.
どういうことですの？
I already light across the entire room, but no one's here aside from Porsche and me. Could it be that he intentionally planned this outage in order to make his escape?
きっと逃げ出したんだ。追いましょう。
このおバカさん、この暗がりで行動だなんて命知らずにも程がありますわ。罠が張ってあれば一瞬で南無阿弥陀仏かもしれませんのよ。
Curly gates? Isn't it like pearly gates?
それを言うならおだ仏じゃ。
No.
いいからこちらへ来なさい。背
I
中を
was
合わせ
like,
てなって周囲
am I
に注意を
just
払いますわよ。
wrong or am I right? Apparently I was right.
はい。
But they call it pearly gates. As directed, I turned my back against Porsche's. We scanned the area with a D-pad flashlight as inspectors. No sign of anyone.
油断してはなりませんわよ。追うのは目が慣れてからでよろしいのですわ。
God, it's warm in here. Hold on, I'm just gonna turn my fan over this way. It has been like 15 degrees in the evening, and it's almost like 25 outside in the shadow.
そうですね。ごめんなさい。
I'm excited for Saturday, though. I don't think I'm gonna get my cards before then. I can damn hope I can. I contemplate how much growing I still have to do as a detective when suddenly... Ah! The lights came back on. Of course, there's still no trace of renegade detective. I need to pursue him right away, but then... In a piercingly shrill tone, a bell sounds off. Is that a fire alarm or something else?
無能さん、こっちですわ。やっ
Oh
ぱり
shit,
非常
I
に
think
いい
he
音だ
is
ったようです
dead.
わね。
Why I think that is the water The electrical cable. That's, by the way, is the guy who wanted Renegade killed, by the way. He's called Workaholic Detective. Kinda looks weak, kinda looks tired all the time because workaholic. But he used to be called Diabolical Detective and is kind of a ninja and... yeah.
あれって
If this is not Renegade's job, then I do wonder who the hell did this and why. As the alarm continues to ring, we confronted with a shocking sight that makes us convulse in horror. Oh, he has been slashed as well. Workaholic drops limply, handcuffed to a pipe extending from the fire extinguisher. Is he burnt or slashed? Because like I saw the electrical cable and I see the water. His entire body is soaked. Countless lacerations cover him like a torture victim.
社畜さん、これは
The
何
only
があ
one
っ
I
たんです
knew.
か？
Oh, there are two people I know have a knife. Gourmet and Renegade. He doesn't respond to her cries. Could it be?
胸に刺し傷がありますけど軽傷です。脈を確認しましょう。
Workaholic held his ground against Renegade Detective. There's no way he could die like this. I hurried to take his pulse. However,
待て、ムノ君。今
Yeah.
社畜さんに触れるのは危険だよ。
the electrical cable. Don't tell me it is Gourmet who did this. Dolfo sprints towards me, but it's too late. I've already made contact. Hello there, Maestro! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Pain immediately racks me like flames on my skin. Yeah, Dolfo here is capable of just sensing danger, so they just came sprinting saying, "Stop that, you fucker!" Limited edition, huh? Didn't know that. What is this?
見て、
Alive, how about you?
引き出しの電
I'm
線
doing
が
well.
配管に触れてる。
Work is going good. I kind of have stomach pain in the night, so I'm kind of tired because I didn't get as much sleep as I should. So I've been half dead half of the day, and the rest of the day kind of went well. So yeah, there's better. Yeah, I did see that. But apparently this guy was blind.
じゃあ、社畜さんはもう
Also, you missed us beating the shit out of Renegade. Unfortunately, he escaped, but we beat the shit out of him.
まだわからないわ。今の無能ちゃんの反応からしてそこまで高電圧じゃないはず。
And someone grabbed the wire then?
感電時間が短ければ助かるわ。早く社畜ちゃんから。
Here's the problem though, I'm a bit worried because Workaholic isn't burned, he is slashed. There's two people with knives. Renegade, which is the obvious choice, and Gourmet, which is a choice I don't want to have. Gourmet takes a fork from her pocket, raises high up and slashes the chain connecting the handcuffs to the... You took a fork and slashed the chain connecting the handcuffs to the pipe. I know she has a knife. That as well. Yes, you can definitely do that. They didn't say the slashings was deep, to be honest. I'm pretty sure the slashing means lacerations, basically. Or I don't know fully what it's actually translated to, like open wounds or something. But also, speaking of slashing, a fork and chain and handcuff chains. The fuck? I know she has a knife and I know what she can do to a robot with a knife. But a fork?
これで社畜ちゃんに触れられるわね。
Jesus, she is
早く
dangerous.
心臓マッサージを。
これは
Everyone seemed to have been together though. I have to listen to their story because I left everyone by the elevator while Posh was taken away by Renegade. And then we basically battled Renegade to more or less the death. I say more or less because we apparently don't kill anyone, but he definitely would have. So the question is, who? Also, she said that the electric wire didn't seem that strong. Even 0.0 amp can kill us just after a few seconds. Fair enough, actually, yeah. Bookworm and Techie join us. I run to Techie to see if he has anything to help.
科学君ちょうどよかった社畜さんが大変なんだ
But-
AED のようなものはないかな
But here's the thing. We had a blackout while me, Posh, and Renegade was in the same room. So it has to be someone here.
もちろんあります。救命遊具11君を取り出すので待っていてください。
I borrowed Techie's tool and put everything I have into getting Workoli's heart back in rhythm. It should have been long since it was shocked. Probably wouldn't, because we did have a blackout not that long ago. We can still make it. There's still time, I'm sure of it.
お次は何なんですの？
Probably a bomb, because Renegade found bombs.
今の音上からしたよね。まさかエレベーターで何かが起きたんじゃないですか。
Oh fuck, we all left the elevator and Renegade is free. Everything is just going downhill.
そういえばゲト探偵がエレベーターの鍵を持ったまま逃走中なんですのよ。
Oh, fuck, I thought we did a trade.
僕は心臓マッサージを続けます皆さんは
Oh
エレベー
yeah,
ター
we
の
did a
確認をお願い
trade.
します
I'm stupid.
そうするしかないようですわね。
Because we need a key for her handcuffs or something.
私も家族ちゃんについていくわ。科学ちゃんと文学ちゃんは残って無能ちゃんのお手伝いをお願いできるかしら。
Wait. So Doleful, wasn't Doleful going with Posh? Oh, no, okay, I read wrong. I didn't see the dot. I go with you to Posh, and then Techie Bookworm, I can start with me. Okay. I'm still a bit tired. I read it wrong. I read it as Posh was gonna be here as well.
疲れたら交代するのでいつでも言ってください。少女は自身の体力を不安視しながらも言った。
I would say here, I'm probably the strongest one of the three of us here.
ありがとうみんなも気をつけてね
Bro, I'm so excited for
聞こえたら返事をし
so
てください
excited for Saturday.
社畜さん
I did order, as I said before on stream, I did order playing cards, which was self-designed as business cards. I don't think they're gonna be here at that point because right now they are in production. I ordered them Fridays and they are in production since this morning. And there might be 4 to 10 days with the Express for them to be here, more or less. So I don't think they will be here before Saturday, but I can absolutely wish so. I call out to him as I repeatedly administer the AED to his heart. The time passes and his eyes doesn't stir even once.
社畜さんお願いします目を開けてくださいあなたには家族もいるはずでしょう目を開けてくださいよ社畜さん
心臓マッサージを始めてからすでに10分以上。もうたとえ医師がいても諦める状態です。これ以上はもう。
Fair enough. I would basically say then that yes, the slashings was probably not the kill, the electricity was.
そんなそんな
My legs give out as I sink to the floor. I had finally decided to protect the lives of others to the very best of my ability. But the moment Workaholic gave me a chance to put my words into action, he died. What a bitter, darkly ironic end. Apart from the stab wound on his chest, his body remained untouched, making it harder to accept as reality. Was he really murdered?
誰がこんなひどい真似をしたって言うんだ
もう生き残りは僕たちしかいません。なら犯人の候補は一人じゃないですか。
No, that's the problem. If basically the killing was the shock, then Renegade was with us when the blackout happened. That's right, there's no doubt about it. The electrocution caused the alarm, which occurred when power returned. So Workaholic was killed when the tripped breakers was reset. 10 minutes, yeah, he's dead as a doornail, and even if you could resurrect, he'd be more brain dead, and yeah, that is fair. The electrocution caused the alarm, which occurred when the power returned. So Workaholic was killed when the tripped breaker was reset. Oh, okay, so he didn't trip it. It basically was when the light came back. That's when the shit happened. And basically it went black when we were with the Renegade. He disappeared and then the lights came back. So it might have been that it... Yeah, when they explain it like that, it does still sound like it could be Renegade. Like somehow Renegade managed to basically like trap him, put him there for later on, and then basically like, yeah, I have more important shit to do. All of us were with somebody else. That leaves only one candidate who could have set this trap.
またお前なのか、下道探偵。
And apparently we have learned now to why he always talk about how much life means to everybody, even though he let people die. It is because of the tests. Because while the test happened, there were so many people or so many kids that died, that when they escaped, he basically had this, as we know, shrewd way of seeing how life is important. But not only that, it is his way of living, and he needs everyone to see it that way as well, apparently. So that's why he does it. He planned from the start to escape under the cover of darkness while killing Workaholic at the same time.
もしやこの場所に私たちを引き寄せるのが目的なのでは。下道探偵も
Probably.
エレベーターの修
Crying
理を
out
待っていた
loud.
一人なの
I
ですよ
hope the
ね。
robot is up there waiting for the
少女
damn
は問
guy.
いかける。
確かに。
What Bookworm says makes sense. Even with the key, he couldn't use it while so many of us were camped out in front of the elevator. What if he's using Workaholic's corpse as the alarm to distract us?
先ほどの爆弾は下道探偵が自分の使い終えたエレベーターを破壊した音かもしれません。
I hated him before and I hate
い
him
くらも
even
エレベ
more
ーターの
now.
前に戻ろう。状況を確認しないと。
I take the lead as we head over to where the others are waiting in front of the elevator. An unthinkable sight awaits us when we arrive at the elevator. Whoa.
なんだよ。
I am waiting for a renegade to be in there as well. And though I feel bad for Workaholic, yeah, he was a bad person, but the reason he became mostly bad now was because he was really into getting like rid of Renegade. That was the only reason. He wished to somehow get rid of his bad self, even though he had extreme difficulty doing that. Renegade, on the other hand, if this is what's left of Renegade, I don't care. The elevator is stuck. Its door slightly ajar. Blood drips from the gap like a tap left running. Who spilled the tomato sauce? I have no idea. Against my will, the overwhelming stench of blood forced me to imagine what tragedy could have transpired
エ
inside.
レベーターが正常に動作していたので、この階へと呼んでみたらこうなっていたのですわ。
So whatever happened upstairs. We all were downstairs. I am confused because if it's basically like one of the people who is left is the one killing, then that means that something happened upstairs.
内側の扉がちゃんと開かず、しかも血まみれで。
Or did Renegade's bomb somehow activate?
僕らだけの力じゃ扉を開けられなかったんだ。
Oh, also we're gonna have an add in about 5 minutes, people.
もちろんだよ。
Wait, where is Gourmet? Wasn't Gourmet supposed to be with you? Okay, I am so worried now that Gourmet is gonna be one of the people now that is basically like, yeah, I just did that. We all grab the gates and either someone else is the killer, or like you said, a robot was waiting upstairs and killed him. Yeah, like that is the thing. Like, I am getting more confused now, because as we discussed, it might have been like... also, I'm gonna snooze the ad, because why not? Here we go, 5 minutes. Just so we can discuss some stuff. But yeah, like, Workaholic might have been there because of Renegade. But then who killed Renegade? As you said, might be someone upstairs, which is a third party, as we more or less could call it, or a robot. But it's a hell of an explosion. But that also, like, that makes things like who it would be. But also, as I said, where is Gourmet right now? Posh and Dolph is here, but Gourmet was supposed to be with them. Jesus! How many people are in this elevator? It's like opening a portal to hell. I don't want to look, but I can't bring myself to avert my eyes. Also, we forcefully pry the gates apart, a swell of emotions assail me. It must be Renegade, right? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I think the bomb activated. Unless it's not Renegade's body inside. Because we don't see the head, it's because I think he had this neck bomb. Also, what sort of shoes is he wearing? That's interesting shoes though. He looks like high heels, to be fair. Yeah, he is super dead. There is nothing left. So that was basically the sound we heard. That was his bomb activating. You know what I think? I think Gourmet is somehow managed to activate. No. The problem is, like, how did you activate the bomb? Did you need a specific code, or did you need my detective pad? Because I know there is a certain thing that you need to have a very specific thing, and that's why everyone asked me to blow him to smithereens. So who or what activated this guy's bomb? Jesus. A headless corpse tumbles out of the open elevator. Oh, I think the head is still there, but I'm pretty certain it's all over the walls. Blood flows from the stump of his neck. I know I've seen this body before. Yeah, I know you have, because we only know of one person with one arm. That body, those clothes, could it be... Yeah, he's gone.
なんですって？芸道さんは社畜さんを殺した犯人のはずでしょ？どうして殺されているんですの？まだカモフラージュの
I am pretty certain he didn't even have time to just think shit. The kaboom before must have been his bomb. Yeah, exactly. It's as I said, like the thing was not the elevator breaking, that was basically his head breaking. The question is, who activated it? We cautionally approach what appears to be Renegade's detective's remains and investigate. Oh, have you been here all the time? No, no one cut his head off. Ah yeah, Dolph managed to figure it out. The color. Yeah, I don't know what caused it.
あの外道探偵がこれほどあっさり死ぬなんてなんだか信じられません。
I'm glad she's actually covering her eyes. If it's doable with a small remote, it could be anyone. But if the trigger is something bigger, I don't see how it could be anyone in the group, unless it was possibly set as a timer. Yeah, I feel like it must be like a secondary remote or something. But because the only thing I can think of is it has to be either a specific code word or a specific pad. Because that's what Workaholic told me. Workaholic told us that we were basically given this. That's why he many times told us to use the bomb. No one else used the bomb. So the question is, how?
そうだね。僕も同じ気持ちだよ。
As I said, like, I don't care about this guy. I am sorry for anyone who just thinks like, what the fuck did you just say? He has been an asshole. He has tried to kill people. He has killed people. He says he cares about life, but is willing to let people die just to make people believe in his ways of how to believe in life. So I don't really care. I care of who did this. Not really like what happened here. Without any head on this corpse, you can't tell if it's really him. Arm. That's true. Wait, who wears those kind of shoes? Okay, hold on here. Now when they say that because we can't see that, here's a problem. Here is a problem I came to think of. Porsche also had one of these colors. Not from before, but because apparently Renegade managed to find a bunch of them. I say a bunch because we found a teddy bear with one, which almost exploded in our face, and Posh had one, just in case you want to try and escape. So here is the question. Did he manage to find a corpse, dress it in his clothing, cut off an arm, and basically use the collar on them? That is so convoluted. It works, but it's so convoluted. The reason why I also think this is because of the shoes. I am not complaining to anyone who wants to wear these shoes, but it's like... It is basically like pointing towards me. It is like poking at my eyes. Like, yeah, he has like dark clothing, he has like this sweater, and then like something that looks like high heels. Blood, even if he found a corpse, it would have... You wouldn't have any blood. It depends on also. Like we have Downtown and Mystic, who basically was poisoned. I'm pretty certain they still have blood in their body. Sure, anyone else like oh, why did I forget her name? Hold on, I need to check the name because for some reason I forgot the name. Give me a moment. Rowdy, that was... Yes, thank you, yes. Yes, Rowdy. Rowdy, lost blood. Armor, lost blood. Poison. Where is she? Oh, yeah, poisoned and poisoned. So, those two could be... She was definitely slashed, so... I don't think it could be her body either, because, yeah, as you said, lost blood. Knowing him, it doesn't seem impossible that he's still hiding somewhere alive and well. And then there are further mysteries on top of all this. There is another bomb. Either he is alive or he just planted them everywhere. We hear a tremendous boom from above us. It feels even closer than the last one. If the shaking floor is any indication, if the first explosion was a Kohler, then what's the second one? Another Kohler? Do understand, he found... let's call it an arsenal of these things.
この事件、妙な点が多すぎませんか?
There is. I have no understanding what is going on.
エレベーターの鍵を下道ちゃんしか持っていなかった以上、呼び出せたのは彼自身だけだわ。でも、その下道ちゃんは上の階で殺された。私たち以外の誰かが地上にいたと考えるのが自然かもしれないわね。
Something is going on here. Someone is doing
僕ら以
something.
外の誰かが？それって誰なのかな?
Because the problem is each time we have basically believed that it's been one of us, because we are the only surviving people on this whole island.
ですが、そう なると社畜さんは誰に殺されたと言いますの？地上で誰かが待ち受けていただなんて
The background
矛
music
盾
is really
してい
good
ますわ
though.
よ。
それぞれ別の階層でほぼ同時に殺された2人。しかしその殺害条件が矛盾している事件、名付けるのであれば、矛盾階層殺人事件。
Do we really need a name for the damn thing until we manage to figure out how the hell it actually works?
少女は自らの考えを
It's like when I was studying to make games. Like, name is something you give it the last time. You don't give the name first. Please solve the damn thing before you actually do things. Like, before you name the damn thing. Everyone apart from Posh and myself was there. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can... Everyone apart from Posh and myself was in the lobby. It's obvious fact that none of us could have killed Workaholic. Renegade Detective was the only one who had the opportunity to kill him, but he was killed too. Could it be someone else on this floor, or is there someone like me with superhuman ability to defy these contradictions? I have no idea. Also, we have an ad in about like 2 minutes. I had the wrong chat up, so I didn't see if it actually popped up. Oh no, it's over in about like 1 minute. Or even about 2 minutes. I read wrong. I'm tired. Swedish white paper? The fuck? Sorry, I was just checking the business card stuff on the site I'm using. There's like two things you can choose. You can choose a standard business card. Yeah, but he would have had to gather it quickly because 1, blood outside the body dries up pretty fast. 2, the blood in a corpse doesn't stay liquid for long. Fair enough. 8 to 12 hours. Fair. We have been here for days. So unless he gathered it directly after killing them, he would have get back to course, which few of them will notice. Yeah, it has actually gone about a week since at least being up there. Standard business card. Swedish white... Oh, you cannot actually not check anything, it's just the same thing. So yeah, I'm basically checking a site called Grace, which basically has a shit ton of merch, like custom merch stuff. That's where I got my cards, which hopefully gets here soon. But yeah, if I have money and if I find an artist, I might actually make an acrylic standee or something similar. And welcome back from the ads, everybody. I ask Holmes, but don't see her. She hasn't appeared at all since I remembered my past. Does that have something to do with why I haven't seen her since yesterday? Or is she choosing not to appear to me? I don't understand what's going on at all. Yeah, we realized something. The memory we had of Holmes dying, yeah, so he could only have gotten blood from Workaholic since Rowdy died from his trap and not him being here directly. Yeah, that might have been the lacerations he has on them. I was talking about something. Give me a moment. Right, yeah, he remembered his past last time. And Workaholic didn't look like he didn't lose enough blood for all that blood we saw. Yeah, I can agree there. Like, he had lacerations, but it's as I said, it wasn't that deep. So yeah, it must be Renegade, but then who the hell killed him and how? But yeah, so when we remembered the past, apparently the memory we had about our friend Holmes dying, that was not a memory. That is basically our denouncement power. We saw her die in that labyrinth, and that's somehow imprinted into our memory. We actually managed to more or less escape with her, but we got severely wounded, and she decided, I will go back with you if you somehow save him. So technically she never died. What we remembered was us seeing her die in a future vision. And since then, shit has been happening. We rarely see her, apparently. We're so close to escaping. Our only choice is to solve this case, no matter what it takes. Chapter 5, The Case of the Paradox Murders.
本部との連絡は
Yeah, that is a bit... From my perspective, not too much, because they explained it better than I did. He basically had the power of future vision when he was a kid. So just as we see the future here, when someone is gonna die, we could do that back in the time. But because of our damage and our memory loss, the only thing we remembered was the vision we got. So that is extremely confusing for him, because we thought she died, and that basically was like, yeah, we're gonna become a detective because of that. And then we met her like, you're supposed to be dead?
いえ
Basically.
状況は変わらずです。やっぱりこの島へ来た時と同じで通信ネットワークが安定しません。
So apparently, she's called the ideal detective. Also, it could be that the bomb had a sensor and could explode if it went outside the underground area. Could also be.
地上にいれば救助に気づかないことはないもんね。ひとまずはおとなしく待っておくのが最善。
But yeah, apparently she's the ideal detective. But she only became that because we quote-unquote died. Because yes, we are actually announced dead in the work log of the secret police. Otherwise, we were supposed to be the ideal detective actually.
特別な押し方じゃないと地下へ行けなかったり、かなり厳重に情報を隠されていたみたいですし、写真が流出してもごまかせるようにしているんじゃないでしょうか。僕がそうだったように、きっとこの研究棟の職員の中にも地下の存在を知らなかった人もいたのだと思います。
Hopefully. If people in the detective agency knew about this, then the fuck. Like seriously, they took this over. So is the main character a zombie or what? I don't know. He managed to somehow be saved. But I don't know how. I don't know if it was like they managed to save him and then just yeet him out of the test, or if someone who listened to Holmes decided that, yeah, I'm gonna save him. But so the people don't follow him, I will basically write him down as dead. So I feel like someone must have basically decided that I can't basically make both of you escape because one of you are still alive, but one of you are badly wounded, so I could heal, but also say, yep, he's dead. You don't need to worry about him, because that means like they wouldn't really try to find him. It's overwhelmingly graphic. By no means can we let bookworms' photographic memory see it. We keep watch, ensuring the rest don't notice. Fair, she can remember everything. Seeing that is gonna be fucking nightmare fuel. The area where the collar was implanted is scorched, confirming the noise we heard before was in fact the collar detonating.
いや、下道ターテの死因は移動するエレベーターと床に挟まれて首がちぎれたことによるショック死だって美食さんが言っていた。
Died from shock as it tore his... That's interesting. It didn't die from the head part. It died from the shock of it.
ほら、エレベーターの扉に隙間があったでしょ。扉の焦げた痕跡を見るに、あの隙間は首輪の爆発で無理やり作られたみたいなんだ。
Wait, do you mean that his head was outside the elevator and it blew up in between the doors?
そしてその隙間から首を出した状態でエレベーターが操作されると。
Oh, okay. I didn't need that mental image. Fuck yeah. Oh. Okay, that's nasty. That's nasty. Okay. Fair enough. Shit, I was just googling for some info about the game. Mainly what you just mentioned. I got spoiled of who the main killer is. I'll keep quiet about it, but damn you Google. Fair enough. I try to not Google shit like that.
それはきっと2度目の爆発によるものだね。ほら、下道探偵は予備の首輪を複数所持していたでしょ。エレベーターの扉を開いた爆発は
But it wouldn't surprise me because everyone has a connection to the past, and if you basically try to like search up this guy's past, it wouldn't surprise me to basically explain to about someone.
首がちぎれた後に追い打ちで爆発したってことか。縁が方法とも言えるけど、さすがに同情したくなる死に方だね。
So you mean he died before the collar exploded? That's even more nastier. That basically means that the elevator was like a slow-ass guillotine.
こんな殺し方を考えつくなんて信じられないよ。僕らが思っている以上に八崎公は残忍だったんだね。
Jesus.
今の状況から考えるに、犯人は予備の首輪を爆発させて、エレベーターの扉を無理やりこじ開けた後、下道探偵の首を扉に挟んで脱出。
That is.
エレベーターが動いて、下道探偵の首がちぎれた後、地上に転がった首に残されていた首輪が時間差で爆発したというわけか。
Okay, hold on. So that means the first explosion wasn't his collar. That was a collar that blew the door open. Then his head rolled away when we called the elevator, and that was exploded a second time above us.
どうしてわざわざそんな手間を？
Yeah, I'm wondering that why as well. Like, I did not like the guy, but like, Jesus. I can't make any sense of it. Why jump through all the hoops to kill Renegade Detective with the elevator specifically? No clue. It'd be way quicker and less risky to do away with him by hand.
それと、これは多分嫌がらせなんだけど。
Wait, something was made to mock us?
エレベーターの操作パネルにこんな張り紙があったよ。
Can you show it to me? Because I don't want to feel mocked, but I want to know what the hell you're talking about. I'm pretty certain that's not to mock us. That's to mock Renegade, and I'm pretty certain it happened. Warning, this button may cause death.
確かに死んだね。下道探偵が。
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was more of mocking him.
死期を悟った下道探偵の渾身のジョークだったのかも。ボタンを押すとき警戒してドキドキしちゃったよ。
Huh. Fair enough, he might have done that because he is that kind of joker.
全然笑えないって。
Well, for none of you it is, but I'm pretty certain Renegade, even after his death, is laughing his ass off. Then again, trying to inject humor into such a morbid situation would be so very like him. Yeah. Finish examining his corpse and return below ground.
下道探偵の遺体を調べたら、ポケットから彼が装着していたものと同種と思われる。
Yeah, spare collars, like he had a bunch of them.
確か社畜さんも言っていたと思うのですが、これは探偵デバイスなどの通信機から起爆を命じることにより。
Yeah, but Renegade has a very specific
爆破可能な
one.
メカのようです。
Oh, yeah, Renegade has a very specific one, but the other ones can basically be like
デ
programmed.
バイスから命令ってどうすればできるの？
Oh yeah, please tell me, because I know he's
僕らが連絡
special.
を取り合っているメッセージ機能で対象に特定のキーワードを送るだけです。今後は分かりやすくこの行動をコマンドと呼びましょうか。内部データを解析してみたところ、起爆の条件が3台以上からのコマンドであることも分かりました。
So how did he manage to even activate the one on the teddy bear then? And also, if he's activated, who was basically the
3台以上からの
game show people basically try to vote someone out?
探偵にメッセージを送らないといけなかったってことか。
It might be someone up there, because I'm pretty certain we didn't grab people's D-pads. So what if they actually have like 3 D-pads and just send this and like does that? Workaholic said that he needed my help with the detonation, so he planned to have me, himself, and an unknown third party to use the D-pads to trigger it. Oh. Yeah, that was the thing I said. There was a very specific rule to how to do this. But Renegade has already used one of them before. So how did that work?
不用意に裏面を開くと内部データを見られないよう自爆するセキュリティ機能もあります。
Okay, fair enough.
何やらスパイ映画じみていますわね。そちらを利用して起爆することは叶いませんの？
装着した状態では裏面は開けませんし、開いて10秒足らずで爆発するので計画的な活用は難しそうです。小型
Okay.
エレベーターの扉をこし開けるのには使えそうだけど、それ以上の使い方は厳しそうだね。
So how did Renegade use it in the first place on a teddy bear? Did the culprits sever Renegade's detective's collar, remove it, and then detonate it? It will take too much time and leave even more evidence. It makes more sense for it to be detonated the stun away remotely.
誰がデバイスから連絡したかまではわからないかな。
残念ながらそこまでは。実際に爆発した首輪は木っ端みじんで調べようもありません。
Fair enough.
これまでに死んだ方々のデバイスを利用すればどうでしょうか。
This is the D-pad. That's something you could take from others who are dead. Yep, she just mentioned that as well.
それは盲点でしたわね。
Call it, yeah. I said something similar before as well, like, if they just needed to do that, they could just have all of them. Me and Bookworm are in sync, yes you are.
指を死体から切り取って持ち運べば良いだけではと
Oh.
少女は回答する。
I can understand Renegade do that, and also who the Duke now is. But holy shit.
あなた、可愛いお顔なのに発想がデンジャラスですわね。
That's not a dangerous mind, that is basically what you would have to
で
do.
すが確かにあり得る可能性です。指の1本や2本でしたら持ち運びも容易ですしね。
Did we check Renegade's pockets and find a few fingers or something?
もし犯人が八つ咲き砲なら、それくらい平気でやるだろうね。あ、そういえば、社畜さんや芸道が通常とは異なる起爆方法があると言っていたよ。
Huh?
もしかしたら、その方法を利用したのかも。
Yeah, here it comes. Because it's as we said, like you need 3 different ones and basically take their fingers as well. Renegade could have done that, but it's very often we have it in basically just behind us. It's logical. If you need a fingerprint, you can just chop off a finger. Yeah, easiest way to do it. So yeah, it's morbid, but it's easiest way. Like it's not just like a dark mind kind of thing. But
なるほど。それは調べる必要がありますね。
yeah,
ありがとうございます。
what is the alternate way of
社
exploding
畜
these
ちゃんの
things?
検視も済んだわ。彼の死因は長時間の感電による心肺停
Yeah,
止、
prolonged electrocution.
胸の刺し傷など誰かと交戦した後も見られたけれど、それはどうやら死因とは無関
Probably
係
for the
みたい。
renegade. I want to say that, but
出入り口のシャッターに異変は見られなかった。この地下研究棟は僕らが来てから現在まで外部から完全に遮断された状態だね。
犯人はこの中にいるってことかな。
but we've all been moving about together, so our alibis line up perfectly. Am I again reminded of Bookworm's remark about these killings being paradoxical? Both of them died virtually the same time, one above and one below. If we fail to address that, then we don't solve this case. Everyone's gaze instinctively turned towards me. I get it. It's become something of a pattern for an investigation to only really get going after I give the word.
僕がやるしかないんだ。
I speak out loud, trying to encourage myself. Ideal detective isn't here, making this my first time taking charge all on my own. I'm nervous, but it's something I must do. You forgot. You were technically ideal detective number 1. She was ideal detective number 2.
皆さん、僕たちはもう地上に上がって何もせずに助けを求めることができます。ですが僕たちは探偵。目の前で事件が起きた以上、 操作をする以外の選択肢はありません。僕たちの目の前で引き起こされたこの悲劇を僕たちの手で覆してやりましょう。
Everything about these two deaths is bizarre. Our investigation begins as we strive to detangle this mystery. Ooh, gameplay time. 9 hours remaining. What the hell is going on here? Jesus, hold on here. They have 4. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, you.
お姉さんに何かご用？
I want you to move all the way over here because I know that you for a fact is capable of surviving shit like this. Jesus. I don't remember how because the robots you needed to attack. But something with these is like, as long as she is inference above this, she's fine. Okay, where did you go?
何か用かな。
Now I want you to go in here.
どうした
Can
の？
you inspect? Oh, you can.
脅威
Brilliant.
の気配。
僕が解決しましょう。
I kind of want to turn around because I can barely see what's in here. Can I move inside here? Oh, is it locked? Hmm.
どうされましたか？
I'm gonna move down here. Wait, can I do... Wait, I can move like this over here. Ah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go closer. Here we go. Confirm here. You're just gonna stay there. Where are we?
どうしました？
Like the music is really good though. It has a vibe that fits.
何かご用ですの？何かご用ですの？私が見
You're
つ
gonna
けて
inspect
差し上げ
everything
ま
that
す
is
わ。
here.
はいはい。
I think she has enough inference to actually do this. Yeah. So we're just gonna deal with this
私た
one.
ちなら謎を解けます。
And
少女の微笑んだ。
preliminary. Yeah, I know. I did see it before as well. So we found one of the rubber wristbands. I think it has something to do with the electrocution because, well, rubber. AC remote. Okay. Excess electricity usage causes breakers to shut off. But they're always warning not to run the AC and microwave at the same time. To put it simple, the remote was used together with something else to break, to cause the breakers to shut off. Then they turn on again and it got electrocuted. Culprit tripped the breakers, prompting a blackout without directly interfering with the distribution board. So, yeah, that's all of us. So I'm gonna let you see if you can analyze this. Oh, we can do redacted documents. You know what? Why not? No, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
僕が解決しましょう。どうされましたか？
Hold on.
僕が解決しましょう。
Their analyzing skill is very good, so it's better to do something that is
どんな証拠品だって調べ尽くします。
but because we are not doing anything,
どうしました？
we can analyze the documents, which is only level 1, and we have level 3. We have level 3 actually, huh? We are best at assistance, but we're also kind of good at doing that. That's wonderful. Okay, preliminary, just to make sure we do everything before like next time. This Its wristband glows in the dark, so it was used to find Workaholic during the outage. Plus, it could insulate him from the electrified cuffs.
あれ
Its architect was a man named Meisho Aragi. I have not heard about him before. I think we're done. I think we're done. Investigate. Let's go to the next round.
どうかしたの？
I just read about Rowdy because I didn't remember whose room she took instead, and therefore ended up dying. But I didn't find the info. What I did find was that she joined the DA because she had caused trouble and McGormer who beat her to a pulp. That does explain shit, because those two have been together quite a lot, to be honest. And it was like something of like a mentor and a student, more or less.
どうかしたの？
Can I interfere with this
デ
thing?
ィナーの前にどいち
Oh,
ゃ
I
いましょ
can. Good. Okay, so
どう
move
さ
in
れ
here.
ましたか？
So it wouldn't surprise me actually, because those two have been like very close to each other. Also, she took Dolphol's room
どうされましたか？
as Renegade tried to get Dolphol to get his room or change rooms.
なんて言ってられ
But
ま
she
せん
just
ね。
decided, no, stop bullying and I'll take your room instead.
僕でよければ先生曰く調査こそが探偵の基本
How much MP is this? 15.
何か用ですか？少女はこくりとうなずいて面倒くさいと言いつつ、少女
I don't remember how to fight. Hold on. It's like a. Apparently, Goma is also someone who has some sort of super strength. Wouldn't surprise me. I think she has like explained shit like that before. Also, she used a fork to slice chains. Yes, she's strong.
脳がないんだ。
Yeah, she is strong.
う。うん？
Just get some extra info, why not? I don't know much about these gadgets, but I do know this is broken USB stick. Oh. I do wonder what's on it.
これは
Someone's blood stain in the showers.
広い視野を持って対応しないとね
Interesting. You have inspection of 2. Analyze. You have analyze 5? Holy shit. What is the. Oh, yeah.
私の審美眼に震
You
え
do
なさい。
that. Yeah, I actually think we're done. Investigate. I kind of want to find the extra items, but I don't remember how to actually find them. Because it gives a little side story of the people in the game, but we only have Dolphos. Okay.
僕が解決しましょう。どうされましたか？
Yeah, just move
僕が
out
解決しましょ
for
う。
right now. Because you need to be analyzing stuff, I'm not gonna allow you
実験を始めましょう
to
か。
like use up that. 5.
検証なら
Good.
任せ
We
て
need
ください。
that.
どうしました？
少女は黙したまま一度うなずいた。
I'm gonna move her towards the number 15 here. Just move far though.
何か用かな？
I'm gonna move Dolphol all the way over here actually. I know it takes a whole damn round, but
お姉さんに何かご用？お
I'm
姉
gonna
さんの
inspect
鼻に
this.
お任せあれ。
Oh, she has an interference of 2 though. She has an assistance of 6. You know what? Okay, let's just put her here.
どうかなさいまして。
By the way, have you played Sword of... I have not heard of that.
私の功
Give me
績
a
ですわ
moment.
ね。
You more or less piqued my interest. But more or less piqued my interest, I need to more or less understand what it is we're talking about.
あら
Also, I'm pretty certain I have like 2 gachas on my phone, which is one is Ume and one is Starseed, and I barely have like time to play more than that. Sort of for now. Oh, okay. It's both on phone and PC. Yeah, I'm on the Steam page now. I don't think I have seen it before, but what is intriguing actually is that it's like turn-based strategy. I only know of one gacha game that is like that, and it's Fire Emblem Heroes. That's kind of cool though. Workaholic's blood, which means he was wounded prior to his being electrocuted and had washed blood off. If that's the case, the one who injured him must have been Renegade Detective, right? Okay. Well, first of all, I really need you to like deal with these places.
甘味感触雨あら歯ごたえがなさそうな謎ね
Still trying to figure out how to find those areas. It's fairly new, and I already have almost 22 hours on it. Fair enough. I'm not gonna say anything, mostly because I know of someone else who has like 20 hours on Ume after like a day or something, or 2 days.
頑張ります
I actually like Ume. It's kind of like a nice, more or less chill game. Sure, it does take some time to play
僕が
because
解決しましょう
I kind of do highly enjoy the aspect of roguelite, to be honest.
どうされましたか
I don't know why, it's something that's kind of like interesting with that.
検証なら任せてください
Okay, is everyone doing something? Sort of, yeah. Hold on, is there like... I don't remember how to like get the extra evidence stuff. Because there is like something you get with like side stuff, and I want to know how to get that. It's just like I only found one, and I don't remember how they told me how to find it. Moved. You haven't done anything yet.
調査は僕に
There
任
you
せ
go.
て
Preliminary.
うむ
There we go. Keyword.
科学的に考えましょう
So it was basically set on a timer.
広い視野を持って対応しないとね
Okay, nice.
どうしたの
We're gonna move over here. We have this one as well. We're gonna have to investigate. I really hate that the timing goes down, but there's not much I can do about that.
僕にご用ですか
Her inference is kinda high though. I know of Musume, but the anime and the game are both anime and game, and I've seen it a lot on YouTube shorts on it, but I'm not gonna play it, mostly because it seems to be mostly a management game, and while I like management game, I don't want that to be the only thing. Fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. I'm a person who doesn't have problem with it, but I do understand the point you're making. Because yes, it basically is. It's a roguelite, which means that you can always use one of the girls you have, and you can put them into the races. But you basically have to manage, like, okay, should you you want to try to learn more speed or more power, more stuff like that. So yeah, it's mostly management with randomization of what's actually happening and stuff like that. Okay, should we go somewhere? So I can absolutely understand that. I just kind of like it because of the roguelite elements. So it's like it doesn't matter if you play it, like how much of the story or something you do. It's like it's mostly always something new. It's like, oh yeah, a new round. What's happening? Though I can definitely say, yeah, and it seems like a good game, just not for me. Yeah, that is fair. Not every game is for everyone. Absolutely.
一緒に謎を解きますわよ。何か用かな。何か用かな。感じるよ。脅威の気配。
甘味完食、雨あられ。
さあ、実験を始めましょうか。
Okay, I think we're done. There we go. Oh, minus 12, nice. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do just investigation. No one can really do anything anyway. Until annihilation. I'm worried about that damn word, but okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna let... I'm gonna see if, like, Dolphin can find something on the way somewhere. You, I'm gonna put here. There. What is your assistance? 4. Might as well do this. And I think inspection's kind of... Yeah, it's very low. I'm gonna do that anyway. So I'm gonna move the girls as quick as I can over here. There we go. They can't do anything this round, but I can at least do it for next round. Same with you. I'm gonna move him over here and do assistance as much as I can. I don't remember how you find the side story stuff. Okay, I think everyone is done. Let's do preliminary first. I'm gonna search on my phone because I feel like I'm missing out on something. Okay, everyone has basically done everything and the others can't move, so yeah. Okay, yeah, start investigation. So you move in here. I want you to inspect this. Here with this. And assist. Oh, I need to assist a person and not an object. There we go. Same here. We are gonna do this. And assist. Process of elimination. I don't know what to search because I don't remember what they're called. So I'm gonna search for like side object. Game. No. Alright. There. go. Trying to search so I don't like find anything. Place of massive mysteries by gathering evidence to interrogate subject using process of elimination to identify the culprit. They collect keywords that reveal details about the characters in the world. That is not what I'm looking for. Yo, Gani, welcome to the stream. It's going well. Workaholic is dead. Renegade is dead. We beat the shit out of him last time, but it died of... Not the... What did it die of? Did it die of the elevator or did it die before the elevator? Because it didn't die of the bomb. Nice, 12. Boost, 12. It's clear that every computer in this room was forcefully cut off from the power supply. It means all of them were on when the blackout occurred. Ah, so that was the second thing. They put the diabolical, really diabolic all over the place. Yeah, sure, Renegade is diabolical, but he was not the one called diabolical. I don't really know if he's diabolical anywhere, everywhere. So this was basically the second thing, because someone basically tripped the power. And what we know is that it was the timer set on the AC together with every single computer in the room. Okay, so I think we found every single keyword. Other than that, I think we're done. Oh, you already moved, right. I'm just gonna investigate. Oh, I think it's nice. Right? Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I'm pretty sure goat water that was like a good thing. Yeah, we don't actually need to do anything else here. Good. Let's just do preliminary. But yes, what's going on? Hopefully it's good. Renegade has no wounds that suggest an assault. His neck was abruptly severed. An instant kill. How to do that with a loose cannon like him? I don't know, because for some reason his head was outside the elevator and his body was inside the elevator, and then you just said shum. You just said shum. Was there actually... Yeah, you see the residue... Okay. So I'm gonna check something here. Residual thoughts. Because I always forgot what they were called. Residual thoughts. Okay, how do you find these? In the game, residual thoughts are special cutscenes that can be unlocked by replaying previous completed chapters after achieving a high enough score. These scenes optical... Oh, I need to replay the chapters with a high score to be able to actually find them. Oh, I thought I needed to basically like do something to find them. Okay, now I understand. Jesus, I've been like sitting here like, where is it? Just did a career mode and then took Teo's Phoenix altar outfit for the first time just now. I got the finals on my first try, then I lost. Fair enough. That's nice though. Congratulations. I managed to get like second in the finals with I think her name was Cap in the last name. The one that is always hungry. And then with Taki, I think I got like semi-final somewhere. Okay, but I don't need to worry about the residual thoughts because that's just after you've done that. Recap the goat, yes. No clue what any of that is. Basically that is as Umamusume. And apparently Gani here was lucky enough to get Tokai's altar outfit, which is a Phoenix outfit. And basically, as I said, it's like a roguelite, which means that you're trying to get to the finals or win the finals. So basically, they got to the finals but didn't win. Same here. I've not won finals. I've gotten to finals. I actually got second to finals with Uguri cap.
1週間以上も連絡が絶たれているのですから、いつ救助が来てもおかしくありません。
Also, I love like they
地上に
apparently
上が
had
れ
a
たのはいいことです
KFC
よ。
collab sometimes with the Japanese version, I think.
ただ
And apparently, I have seen what Uguri cap does, and you can just see her finger like spasming on the button because she is a hungry thing. I got the altar outfit in 2 temples, by the way. Lucky. I say lucky because I have done about like 70-80 pulls on the card, the support card, and I have yet to actually get that damn thing. I have yet to get that damn support card. I have been pulling 70 to 80 times. Also, just to make something clear, free. I haven't paid for anything of this.
確か下道ちゃんの首輪の起爆には彼の探偵デバイスに3人以上からコマンドが必要なのよね。
So yeah, I've not gotten that yet. I've gotten a few, not altered outfit, but a few SSRs. So that's still good though. But I really want like the support card because people say that is a very good one and it's still like in the run even late after.
社畜探偵は確実にコマンドを発信していたとして残りは2人。
But yeah, no idea when the collabs are gonna be. The only collab of Umamusume I have seen is Shadowverse because I actually do have some of those cards physically.
大丈夫だよ、文学さん。
I'm pretty certain many of those like support cards in the game does actually resemble the cards as in Shadowverse as well. But to be fair, they are made by the same company, I think, because when you start Umamusume, Psy Games or whatever they're called, it's the same person, or the same company basically created Shadowverse. Yeah, I'm trying to get that support card as well, Kids on Black, but I have done 40 pulls, free to play and not so far. I have done about 80. It's fucking difficult getting that shit. The rules were hidden on that USB stick. One of us should be able to explain it. Take it.
科学君、
It's a USB stick.
君ならその
Take
ルー
it.
ルを説明できるよね。
はい。施設内に落ちていた USB メモリの中に研究室の PC から持ち出された首輪の資料が入っていたんです。
Yeah.
おそらく踏み砕いた人は USB メモリを処分できたと思ったんでしょうね。記録領域自体は意外と小さいから粉々に砕けた後でもデータは無事だったんです。
芸道探偵の首輪にはどんなルールがあったと言いますの？そのルールを生かす
I'm
こ
not
とで
gonna lie, I'm really
犯人
screwed
は
up
芸
by
道探
spending
偵
my
を殺
pulls
したん
to
ですわよ
stand
ね。
a banner before this banner. Fair enough, I didn't know that either. I started saving after
ル
Neon
ールを
told
理
me.
解していた犯人は下道探偵が取るであろう行動を予想していたんだと思います。
Wait, hold on, I think I missed something. Oh, they didn't actually say the rules yet. Okay, I thought they told us the rules.
下道探偵を殺すためなら文字通り命を賭する覚悟があったんだ。
Hmm?
まさかその人って
Workaholic?
下
The
道探
fuck?
偵を
It
殺
wouldn't
したのは
surprise me. His only goal was to
彼は
take
同時
down the damn
被害者であると
renegade.
同時に加害者でもあったんですよ。彼は死ぬ間際にルールを生かして下道探偵の首輪を起爆したんです。
もったいぶるんじゃありませんわ。そのルールって何なんですの？
I don't know, tell me, because this is...
それは監視者に設定された探偵が下道探偵の所有する探偵デバイスから半径10メートル以内で死ぬとコマンドが発信されることです。
Okay, yeah.
この監視者に設定された人には心臓の鼓動と連動するチップが埋め込まれていて、心肺停止状態に陥ると自動でコマンドが発信されるようです。
なんて恐ろしい話ですの。そもそも監視者とは一体。
それはわかりません。ですが、
Unsure. I didn't get any vouchers. I think I got the like carrots basically. The only voucher I could choose, I chose to get Rice Rain, I think she's called. That was the only one I did with the voucher I could choose someone from. With the voucher, I think I got some from the event. I didn't get any SSR. I basically just got a silver right now. So from the choosing voucher, I got Rice Rain, and otherwise I got everything by just pulling normally.
まず社畜さん。この事件の渦中の人物
I'm gonna start the game so I can just check which one I have, which is SSR. I'm not gonna start at the game because I'm gonna basically start trying to play the
あ
damn
なた
thing.
の体内にもチップとやらが？
おそらくは。僕はこの島で目覚めるまで数日間意識を失っ
It
て
could have happened, yeah. We might have actually had a
埋め
part.
込まれていたのかもしれません。
Might have actually had like a ship in us.
社畜さんが知っていたことを考えると、10年前の監禁事件の際に埋め込まれていたかですね。残り一人
Yeah, Meister here found
お
another
かしな話じゃないかと。
actually good looking gacha. Especially from like my point of view, because I actually am interested in games like that as
残りの
well.
一人って。
理想探偵だよ。彼女は僕が初対面の外道探偵に襲われた時に首輪の起爆を脅しの材料に使っていたからね。理想探偵が死んだ際、おそらく外道探偵は10メートル以内にいた。だから一人分のコマンドがすでに発信されていたんだ。
Oh, fair enough. So one
つまり
command.
外道探偵は残り
Wait,
二
which
人
was
分
the
のコマン
third
ドで
command
死ぬ
then?
運命
Because
だ
I
った
did not do any command and I'm still alive.
あれ、理想さんが死んだ時、外道探偵とはかなり距離が離れていた気がするよ。それに理想さんが亡くなってからもう1週間くらい経っているのに、
Wouldn't surprise me. He's a damn bastard.
私が
Okay,
記憶する限り
SSR. No,
10
let's not go
メートル以内かどう
stores.
か
Let's
というとこ
go
ろだったわね。
style, event, name, born, distance,
ゲドちゃんの暴走
potential.
を予
No.
期して
No, wait, is it stores? Oh, yeah, it is stores. Give me a second. I have. Oh, rice shower, not rice rain. Rice shower. I have Miono Bourbon. Taiki Shuttle with her cowboy outfit. I have a Guri cap, and I have the normal Tokai Teo. Those are ones that I have 3 stars on. I got the SSRs on those. Otherwise, I have a few 2 stars and a few 1 stars.
探偵は今回みたいに首輪をはめた対象と一緒に閉じ込められる事態も十分に考えられる立場。一度発信さえしてしまえば消えないでしょうからね。
Yeah, I got both of those.
起爆に
Mostly because one of them was actually like a banner one. It was the
監視者
bonbon.
も3人
So I got them through the banner, and then I got the other
同
ones.
意を得なければ起爆はできないわけですね。社畜探偵が無能探偵の説得をしつこく試みていたのも納得ですと。少女はこれまでの出来事を思い返しながら
8.5 out of 10. Ooh, that's still nice.
あれ、でも待って。死んだ時にコマンドが発信されるのは分かったけど、おかしくない
Yeah,
か
I'm
な。
still alive though.
理想さんと社畜さんが亡くなった時にコマンドが発信されたとしても、あと一人分足りなくない？足りないからこそ社畜さんは無能くんの説得を続けていたんだよね。
そこが謎だったんだ。
Yeah, that is tricky because we are technically the one that is the trigger
答えは
puller.
すごくシンプルだった。実は通常時に発信するコマンドと心肺停止時に発信するコマンドは別扱い。つまり事前にコマンドを発信した状態で死ぬと一人で2人分を賄うことができるんだ。
Huh. So basically, Workaholic could have sent 2 commands, one from his D-pad and one from his heart just stopped beating.
どこにそんな情報が？社畜さんだって一言も言っていなかったじゃありませんの。
ええ、それこそが社畜さんの仕掛けた罠だったんです。きっと僕にしつこく迫っていたのも作戦の一つだったんだと思います。僕が交渉に乗らなければ起爆できない そう思わせておいたからこそ下道
Okay,
探偵を
makes
油断してい
sense.
た。自分の近くで社畜さんが死ぬと首輪が起爆するなんて思ってもいなかったでしょうね。
Also, we're gonna have an ad in about 5
自
minutes.
分が
people.
芸道探偵を殺せればよし、返り討ちにあったとしても自分が殺されれば相打ちには持っていける。社畜さんが命を懸けると言っていたのは決して誇張ではなかったということですわね。
社畜ちゃんは初めから死ぬつもりだったのかしら。
I would say yes, because he had the basically what I think is that Workaholic had one of those rubber bands. He put it on his wrist with the what is it called, handcuff, which basically made him not being able to like get burned by electricity for a moment. Fixed electricity stuff, and then at a specific time the breaker got shorted out, and at that point he took away his rubber band thing, or his rubber bracelet basically, and at that point whenever someone turned on the electricity, Renegade was basically dead, because just moments after we found Workaholic, it just said boom. Now here's the interesting part. Who shoved Renegade's heads outside the elevator? Because apparently there were two booms, and we believe one boom was to open the elevator door, which was around the second time, or was around the time we found Workaholic. But we think the second boom was when his head was severed by the elevator and rolled around up on the upper floor.
それは違うんじゃないかな。社畜さんは最後まで生きようとしていたのだと思う。
I am confused now. My second thought with that is that perhaps, just perhaps, when we tried to do CPR on the guy, it more or less made the ship believe he was still alive. And then when we stopped, that's when basically the bomb said boom.
僕も同意見だよ。最初から死ぬ気なら地下牢でわざわざあんな事
It
件を
didn't say anything about like sensing if the body was alive. It said something about the heart stopping.
万が一自分が死んだ時には相打ちにする覚悟で下道探偵と
And technically, we would try to help the heart continue, and in a sense, that allows the heart to
下
continue.
道探偵にこのコマンドのルールを知られたら台無しだ。 PC から USB メモリを使ってデータを抜き出すことでルールがバレないよう細工したんだろうね。
そして社畜ちゃんは危惧していた通り下道ちゃんに殺されて、そのせいで下道ちゃんも死んでしまう。最後まで因縁深い二人ね。
ちょっとお待ちなさい。芸道探偵が社畜さんを殺したとして、あの男はどのような方法で殺したと言いますの？社畜さんが殺される間際まで私と無能さんは芸道探偵と交戦しておりましたのよ。
Or wait, did he actually manage to kill
芸
each
道
other?
探偵を擁護するようで気分はよくありませんが、彼にはブレーカーを落とすこ
Because
と
the
も
Renegade could have
社
set
畜
a
さんを
trap
拘
where
束するこ
everything
とも
just went
不可能だっ
dark
たと
so he
思い
could
ますわ。
escape.
感電させたトリックはとても単純ですよ。犯人はとある手段を用いて感電のタイミングを
Does that mean that Renegade, without knowing, just ended himself by taking care of Workaholic? That is... Jesus. Electrocution only requires an active current. In other words, you won't be shocked so long as electricity isn't flowing. This case appears complex, but it's actually a fairly basic gimmick. Electrocution's timing was controlled by... causing a blackout.
そう。犯人は意図的に停電を起こすことで感電のタイミングを操ったんですよ。
Also, we have the ad is going on in about 20 seconds.
あの
I can hear
停電は
YouTube in the background.
確かに作為的でしたけど、停電中に感電をさせる準備など可能ですの？この施設で照明が消えると ライトなしでは前だって見えませんのに。
察しが悪い上流階級ですねと呆れつつも、少女は
Oh,
聖
yep,
母
the
の
ad is
よう
going
な
on.
慈愛の心でもって解説を始める。
Also, seeing in the dark, the
発
bands
見
glow
さ
in
れ
the
た
dark.
時はこの状態。手錠が体に接していて水に濡れた状態なら簡単に感電するでしょう。
If you mean the... Oh, never mind. Yep, there we go. Asshole callous case of the building. I don't care about that. Detective allies. Major Ergari. The architect of Gormgas Manor is in the building after another with a complex mechanism. Unfortunately, mysterious incidents began occurring in his buildings in complete reversal. His works began to be viewed as haunted, and in time vanished. These days, the building are sought after by quite a few people who are drawn in by the paranormal appeal. An inexplicable number of them, however, wind up getting involved in some disturbance or another. Okay. I'm just sitting here until the ad is over a bit. We have lost so many people. So many good ones as well. She was good, even though she was like psychopathic in a sense, because she did actually help us, even though she didn't perhaps understand it. Ugh, veggie nuggets. Nah, I like nuggets. I like normal nuggets. I can understand for those who want like vegetarian stuff, but not for me. Armor, we have lost. People say perhaps not, but I think we lost him. We have lost Rowdy. We lost Ideal. I don't give a damn about him. We have lost Mystic. Workaholic was good. He was just trying to like get rid of his past. There's basically only one person I don't care about here, even though like we have like 2 murderers here.
人をこの状態で拘束するのは難儀しそうですわね。ブレーカーが落ちてから再び照明が点灯するまでの数分ではとても難しそうですわ。
そうですね。ですが犯人は簡単な道具を用いて感電しない状態を作り出しました。
Yeah,
そ
the
れが
band.
何なのかは無能探偵、あなたならわかるでしょうと少女はいつもの仕返しと言わんばかりに質問する。
The unexpected question startles me. I like veggies as well, but not like that. Yeah, that's fair. It's like me. Like I also like vegetables, but it's like I don't like them in certain ways. For example, if you cook some vegetables, I don't like the consistency of it. It's like, ugh. Yeah.
それって研究室にも置かれていた来客用のゴムバンド？ロックの解除用に社畜ちゃんが身につけていたのはわかるとして、
Well, speaking of food,
ど
I
うし
can
て
make
現場にも
donuts
落ち
now.
てたのか不思議だったわ。
While my parents was visiting this weekend, I got a donut maker. I think I've said that. I don't know if anyone was here though.
社畜さんを
I
鑑
can now
定
make
させたんですよ。
donuts. They are really yummy, to be honest.
まず停電前の社畜さんは
It's basically just
こ
like
のリストバンド
flour,
を手首につけ
egg,
られた状態で拘束されていた。
baking powder, salt,
その状態なら
sugar?
いくら電気が
No,
流れてい
yes,
たって
yes, sugar.
リストバンドが
Um,
全体
egg,
の役目を果たし
little
て
milk.
感電を防げるという
But they're really good. These are small donuts, but they're still really good though.
停電の間にリストバンドを手首から外して電気を流せば
I made some of those and just dipped them in jam.
私たちが
Really,
到
really
着す
good.
るまでの数分間
Kind of like
感
bread,
電
so
し
it's
続
like
ければ
eating. It's like I've
どう
had
あ
this for
がいて
supper
も
like
死ぬという
twice now.
寸法ですと少女は無能
I
探
kind of want to see
偵
if I
の
can like
推理を鮮や
coat
か
them
に
in
フォローし
something
た
or like have some like infuse them with something. I don't
で
know
も
what to
停
call
電
it.
中だよ。あの暗闇の中
I just
ど
don't
うや
know
ってリスト
what
バンドを
because
外
like
し
I
た
don't
の？
know if how often I'm gonna eat them or like how after I'm
あ
done
のリ
with
ストバ
them
ンドは
or
力を
made
の塗
them.
料と同じで
So I want to find like a recipe for like something to have inside the donut that doesn't like spoil in a second. I haven't had a donut in a while. I'm gonna try the potato donut that Dylan Hollis made. Ooh,
最初から全て仕組まれていた事件だったんだよ。
ではブレーカーを落とした人が犯人ですわね。誰が電気機器に触れてブレーカーを落としたんですの？
No one touched the damn thing.
ブレーカーは一人でに自動で落ちたんです。
God. It's so warm here. It's awful,
そんな
actually.
ことできるわけないじゃありませんの。いくら私が世間知らず
Like
の
the whole
上流
day,
階
as I
級であっ
said,
たとしても、
or at least most of half, I felt like a bit bleh. I still feel a bit bleh, and I don't know if it's just because of the heat or what it is. Because I've not had this before when it's like, even when it's been warm, but now I feel like this.
電気が一人でに？
飛躍くん、ブレーカーを戻してきてもらえるかな。
任せて。
At the moment, the room's light flicker back on.
ほら、手を触れずにブレーカーを落とせたでしょ。
もったいぶらずに早くトリックを教えなさい。上流階級にもわかるよ、丁寧にね。
What does even noble term mean? Person by Posh, I explain
研究室
everything.
のエアコンをつけたとき、風でマウスが動いて勝手に PC が起動したことを覚えてますか？
Oh, too many PCs,
覚え
huh?
ていますわ。スリープ状態にしてあった PC がエアコンの風でマウスが動いて起動したんですわよね。それがどうしましたの？
あの時と同じ原理で全ての研究室
Fair
の
enough. It's just she makes it sound like it has to be a very specific way of saying it. It's like just saying it, dub it down. It's like, just say it then.
どんな家電も起動時が一番電力を食いますからね。あれだけの数の PC が一度に起動すれば瞬間的に電力が跳ね上がってブレーカーは落ちてしまいます。
それにエアコンには指定した時間に起動する機能もあります。事前に準備だけしておけば、あとはエアコンが起動するのを待つ
So
だ
that
け
doesn't mean that Renegade actually was the one who killed
なるほど。
Workaholic.
このトリックを使え
And
ば
then
自分が
somehow
好
it
き
was
な時
basically
刻に
like
停電させることが可能ですよ
killed
ね。
himself. But it still doesn't really make sense because one bomb used to open the door of the elevator, and somehow his head was halfway outside.
でもその直後、下道探偵自身も無残な死を遂げた。無能君、あの後下道探偵の身に
I
何が
don't
起きた
know
の？
what the hell happened to him. I'm
この
actually
事件の
confused
全容
about
を
that.
教えて。
わかった。改めて一から順を追って説明するよ。異なる階層でほぼ同時に起きたこの複雑怪奇な事件の全容をね。前提としてこの事件はつながっているように見えて、
Back in the day, it would have been the other way around, but nobles haven't been the ones to have the top education since a good while back, around the Industrial Revolution or something like that.
被
Oh,
害者
fair
の
enough,
一人である
actually.
社畜さんはたとえ自分が死んでも下道探偵を殺せるようコマンドを発信していた。ルール上、あとは僕がコマンドを発信するか、社畜さんが死ぬことで下道探偵の首は爆発する状態だったんだ。そうとは知らず、下道探偵は社畜さんと僕らを追い込むべく行動を始めた。遺体の状態からしてきっと下道探偵は僕らを施設内アナウンスで呼び寄せる前に社畜さんと交戦し、どこかに拘束していたんだろうね。
Yeah, these showers.
家族さんを人質に取ることに成功した下道探偵はブレーカーを落とすための細工と社畜さんを感電死させるための準備を始めた。トリックはとてもシンプルだ。気絶させた社畜さんを手錠で拘束してゴムバンドで絶縁状態にし、手錠を電線とつなぐ。
これで ゴムバンドさえ外せば感電死させられる状態の完成。あとは呼びつけた無能さんとブレーカーが落ちるまでやり合えばトリックを完遂できますね。
おそらく無能さんへの嫌がらせじみた行動も私たちを分断させるための罠だったのでしょうね。結果的に私たちは人数の利を生かせずにバラバラに行動してしまったのですから。
Yeah, we managed to beat the shit out of him. He still stood though, but yeah.
僕らは結局あの男に踊らされっぱなしでしたね。下道探偵は計画通りブレーカーが落ちた隙に逃走。
Well, luckily he's still not with us, and I'm glad for that. Like, bloody hell.
ゴムバンドの発光を頼りに素早く社畜さんの腕からゴムバンドを引き剥がすと分電盤へと戻りブレーカーを上げた。すると
絶縁体を失った社畜さんはなすすべなく感電して、同時に消火栓にも電気が流れて非常ベルが鳴るというわけだね。
非常ベルが鳴ったのは偶然なのかもしれないわね。ほら、下道ちゃんってばたくさん首輪を持っていたじゃない？
Oh yeah, he did. He has a pocket full of them.
本当ならあれを爆破させることで私たちを誘導するつもりだったんじゃないかしら。
つまりどちらにせよ、私たちの注意を引くためにあのようなまどろこしい
But I'm still
殺害
curious of what
を
happened
取った
to
わけです
him.
ねと少女は結論を述べた。
きっとそうだよ。犯人の狙い通り非常ベルに気を取られた僕たちはエレベーターで地上への脱出を図る下道探偵に気づくのが遅れた。でも下道探偵は社畜さんを殺すことが自分の首輪が起爆の条件を満たしてしまうことに気づけなかった。その結果下道探偵自身も死ぬことになって連鎖的に事件が発生。それぞれの異なる思惑が偶然重なった結果奇妙な構造を生むことになったんだ。
でもそうなると下道ちゃんの死に方が妙じゃないかしら。
Yeah, I'm confused
捜
by
査
that.
前に共有を受けた話ですと、芸道探偵の死因は首輪の爆発ではなく、エレベーターに首を挟まれたことですわよね。
I got stuck in the elevator. How did that happen?
エレベーターの扉が不調で動かなかったんですよ。この階にエレベーターがついた時も力ずくで開けましたよね。きっと下道探偵も
Oh, could it be he was stuck in the elevator, used a bomb to try and get out, tried to crawl and we started the elevator.
下道探偵は片腕を失ってたから首輪の爆発でこじ開けようとしたんだね。
Oh, that's a way to go.
それでも生まれた隙間はわずかだったからなかなか出られずに苦労したんだ。そうしている間に
エレベーターが動き出して死んでしまったということですわね。
Jesus.
あの下道探偵にしては少々おまぬけな最後なのが
And then
気になる
after
とこ
that,
ろ
the
ですけ
bomb
れど。
went off because of everyone's the chain events that we
さす
spoke
が
of.
の下道探偵も焦っていたんだよ。エレベーターのボタンに押したら死ぬなんておかしな張り紙をするくらいだしね。
僕らと違って下道探偵は首輪が起爆するまで猶予があることも知らないからね。気が動転しておかしな行動に出るのも不思議じゃないと思うんだ。
Essentially, each of the two deaths was inevitably caused by the other. If any of that, I think it's workaholic that's laughing at the renegade. Definitely. Definitely. It seems like an unsolvable double murder at first, but the perpetrator unwittingly took their own life when they killed Workaholic. The culprit is obvious. Wait, does that mean... Hold on. I'm confused. Does that mean it is Renegade? Because the culprit is Renegade. But also, here's the fun part. So he panicked, tried to get out of the elevator, tried to crawl, and then we push the button and he dies. So technically, he didn't even die of that. Like, the bomb said boom afterwards. That is... oh, such a horrible way to go.
機動探偵こそが今回の2つの事件を引き起こした犯人。
Suddenly, the face renegade war in death flashes through my mind.
機動探偵は笑っ
Renegade was smiling. She'd been panicking as his doom drew near. That explained why he did something so illogical. But his satisfied expression gives me pause.
本当に僕の推理は正しいのか。
If Renegade detectives the culprit, this case is closed. The most suspicious person of all got what was coming to him, death. Workaholic and the Renegade. Their bond ended in mutual destruction. It leaves a bitter taste, but from here, all we need to do is wait for help without any further mishaps. It's the best possible outcome for us. So why am I still so uneasy?
ああ、そうか。
Wait, so I am right, but game-wise I am wrong. I realize why my concern lingers. It's my lack of faith in my own abilities. In the end, I still have no confidence. Until now, Holmes has always been there to keep me afloat. I'm confused. Remember, there is a killer somewhere, someone who's alive. I'm trying to figure out who, what, and when, because they kill each other now, so technically no one here is a killer. The bombs that happened upstairs was one that the Renegade did, and the other one was basically Workaholic, who perpetrated by him losing his life. But now she's nowhere to be found. Not having her here makes it really hit me home just how much support she gave me.
ホームズさん、僕のこの推理は正しいんですか？教えてください。もう一度姿を見せてください。
Okay, so I was right. It is just that this is a part of the game where he is unsure if it's actually true or not. Oh, just a spark of flare past my eyes. That means we're about to die. And my perfectly clear vision goes white. Did someone smack me in the back of the head?
この光景は。
最後の最後でこんな結末を見てしまうとは、やはり理想探偵の役割など担うものではないな。
I don't know who has been orchestrating all of this. If this is the vision at the end of the tunnel, then it would seem you won't be carrying on the ideal detective's name after all. So what you're saying is we see the future, which brings us death, but there's no way of actually stopping it. I hear the voice of someone I've longed to see.
サイカちゃん。
That name from so long ago slips past my lips. Holmes offers a sweet smile in reply.
ああ、よかった。やっとその名前で呼んでくれたな。君も思い出した通り、私は君からさん付けなどされる女じゃなかったんだ。なんだかずっと脇腹をまさぐられているような心地でむずがゆかったよ。
どうしてずっと姿を見せてくれなかったの？それに。
Is this like a nuke or something?
最初に言っただろう。今の私は死に際の後悔が生んだ残留思念だ。私はかつて君に守られたことで君の担うはずだった理想探偵としての運命を肩代わりした。だが情けなくも志半ばで八つ咲き校に敗れ命を落とした。このままでは何も知らない君にもう一度理想探偵の役割を担わせる。その罪悪感が生んだ存在こそ今の私だ。故に君が全てを思い出した今。
Oh, okay, so we are...
徐々に意識の落ちる時間が伸びていったのも君の記憶が取り戻されていたから。
Okay, so we're losing her as long as we don't remember, like, as long as we don't...
私の存在
Well,
は脆弱
we're
になって
losing
いる
her
さ。
the more memories we regain.
間もなく私の意識は完全に消滅し、二度と会話することも叶わなくなる。私的に語るならば、
Is that why we got the
というやつかな。
the death stuff?
目の死って。
Yeah, is that why we got the warning? Because she's basically about to lose again, or like die again?
そうなるかな。
待ってよ。ようやく 君のことを思い出せたのに、そんなのあんまりだよ。
I reach my hand out to touch Psyche. Go straight past her. My hand's on fair. Slips through her like I'm grasping at fog. I can see her so clearly, but
そんな
yeah.
前は夢の中なら触れられたのに。
悲しまないでくれ、ワト君。本当なら私はあの時、君とろくに言葉も交わせずに死んでいたんだ。
Yep, that's true.
悲劇ばかり見せるエンドシーイングなど心底嫌いだったが、こうして私たちをもう一度出会わせてくれたのだから、少しは感謝しないとな。
やだよ、まだ行かないでよ、サイカちゃん。
This must be kind of hard for him though, because I understand, like, yeah, she is already dead. But she has technically been with him all this time as well.
たくさんのことを教えてよ。
ワト君。ずるいな、君は。やっと死ねると思ったのに、最後の最後に未練ができてしまったじゃないか。
Saka stretches out her hand towards my face. It's transparent like glass. The scenery beyond us is visible in her teary eyes.
だけど、悲しんでいる暇なんてないよ。君が今目の当たりにしているこの光景は。
Oh, so what we're about to see is a tragedy that is warning us. But we're capable of seeing her here because it's just like a memory. Whoa, what the actual... Huh. Yeah, the Duke is doing business. What the... I turn only to be confronted by mountains of corpses, more than ever seen before. What kind of vision is this? It's far different from any other premonition I've had. This vivid collage of death borders on the fantastical. I wouldn't call it fantastic. Fanatical, sure.
何が起きたって言うんだ。
死体以外に情報を読み取れない点から察するに、まだ惨劇の気配しか捉えていないのだろう。だがこのままではいずれ大量の人死にが発生することは間違いない。
What would the guy even earn from doing this?
私も八つ崎港事件
Is there any satisfaction from this
この
at
未来を
all?
予知したよ。だからこそ対策をせいて本部にみんなを招集までした。
Oh, so this is what you saw, and now I'm the one to see this.
その
Thank
判
you.
断も八つ崎港は読んでいたのかもしれないかな。
でも一番疑わしかった下道探偵は死んだんだよ。
No. He did say he wasn't the quartering Duke, and he was way too much of a funny guy to actually, like, lie about
八
that.
崎子はもういなくなったはずなのに、どうして。
この未来を見ていることが答えさ。ワト君、君も内心では気づいているだろう。あの八つ崎公がこうも簡単に死ぬわけないと。
I can't argue back. I know it to be true. My hunch became certainty the moment I saw the departed renegade's face. I can say this, Renegade was not the Duke, no. He had a certain point, and he even tried to tell us. He basically is making sure everyone knows his point. He doesn't give a damn if people doesn't care about his point of view of life and death. He's just making sure people knows of it, and that's basically why he did this shit.
この死体の山はこの先で生まれる八つ崎港事件の。
So this is not what it's gonna look like. This is basically just one after another.
ああ、
So this is not a one-day result. This is like, I don't know, like
相当
decade
数の死
result.
体が並ぶことは間違いないだろう。君は自分でも目を背けたくなるような悲劇の可能性を眼前に突きつけられたというわけさ。これこそがエンドシーイングの呪縛だよ。理想探偵として生きる者は決して悲劇から目を背けることができない。もしかしたら 下道探偵に殺されていた方がまだマシだった。
It's like a chuckles as if to intimidate me.
さてワト君、これから君はどうする？
If we don't do anything, it's just gonna happen, so I guess we're gonna continue.
もう私は君を手助けすることはできない。今後は一人で悲劇と向き合っていく必要がある。
Also, yeah, I just remembered you did actually
この島で体験
you
した
actually read some stuff about the Quadrant
悲劇と
Duke.
の開口が日常となる。幸せとは言い難い過酷な毎日。北条ワトとして生きることすら難しいだろう。それでも君は理想探偵としての役割を担う覚悟はあるか？
It's like his purple eyes pierce through me. When I first arrived here, I wouldn't have been able to answer. I knew nothing back then. I'd even forgotten my own past. I didn't even realize I was experiencing a reunion 10 years in the making. In fact, for all that time, I'd believed my false memories. I thought I couldn't save her. I led a carefree life that forced a cruel fatal cycle. Now that I remember it all, I can't fathom fleeing from it. I refuse to. Because above all else,
もうサイカちゃんを死なせるわけにはいかない。今なら機動探偵の言っていた意味もよくわかるよ。僕は結局サイカちゃんを守りきることができなかった。今こうして二度も死なせて
well,
し
to
ま
be
いそう。
fair, like they don't understand how this works. She believes he's gonna disappear because he remembers everything. But
死
who
なせな
knows? He
い。
might actually be able to just like
君が背負ってき
stick
た運
around.
命ごと僕は君の命を背負って生きていくって決めたんだ。
本当にいいのか？まだ引き返すことはできるよ。私の言葉も思い出した過去もエンドシーイングの能力だって全部妄想だと思えばそれでいいんだ。それだけで君はこれまで通り平凡に生きられる。それでも君は探偵として生きる
Also, you say normality. Look around. Like, would it really be any good idea?
僕は探偵として生きるよ。
I'm getting the feeling we're getting closer and closer to the end because this feels like one of those like
もう嫌なんだ。
lost resolutions to like moving on games, which doesn't happen in the middle of the game, but like closer to the end,
理想探偵の役割を全うして
when
み
you
せる。
start to like realize what's going on.
そうか。やっぱり
I have been watching too many movies and too many games to more or less figure out where, not where, but like what sort of moment we are at. At the same time, it's kind of obvious, but like it's happened so many times, it's like, oh yeah, this is the moment.
いつか必ず後悔するぞ。なんて
Did
言
you
って
come
も
to regret
意
it?
味はないか。君の堅くなさは10年前から知っている。
Yeah, I guess you learned that
そん
10
な
years
君
ago.
だから
huh?
こそ私は憧れたんだからな。
サイカちゃん。
Like his body grew hazy, like a fine mist. I reached out, but she still escapes my grasp. I finally caught up to her, and yet now I can't even touch her.
ワト君、本音を言うとね、君には何も思い出さずにいてほしかったんだ。このまま何も思い出さなければ、私の未練は消えず、ずっとワト君のそばにいられる。君もまた嫌な過去に目を向ける必要だってなくなると思ったんだ。
Well, that's a way of saying it,
そ
yeah.
んなこと、君が望むわけもないのにな。
だから10年前のことを教えてくれなかったんだね。
そうさ、身勝手な女だろ。結局最初から最後まで私の
So
個人的
basically,
な
she
都合
wanted
で
to tell us in the
君を
beginning of the
振り
game,
回
but when
し
she
たり
died, she became a ghost because her regret was that she didn't manage to tell us
する
anything.
存分に恨んでくれ。私は初めから君が憧れるような探偵ではなかったのさ。
恨めるはずがないよ。君は誰よりも理想探偵の役割を担う大変さを理解している。だから 僕がかつて理想探偵だったことも、君が肩代わりしてくれたことも隠したかったんだよね。君だって10年前から変わらない。いつだって誰かをかばってばかりのお人よしじゃないか。
True, she did actually that.
ずっと思い出せずにいて本当にごめんね。こんな僕のことを思い続けてくれて。
I mean, good stories usually follow a template which mostly goes like start, rise, tension, plateau, rise, tension, etc. until climax. Yeah. And this is one of those moments where it's basically it's like, yeah, there is something they will lose, but also something they will realize. Might not be the climax, but it's like it's before the climax. Like, there is nothing more to gain. Now we go towards the end.
現金だな、私も。お礼などを求めていなかったというのに、いざ君の言葉を聞くと、このざま
It's
だ
a really nice moment, I'm not gonna lie.
理想の探偵を演じ続けるのは並大抵の道ではない。きっとこの先、これまで以上の悲劇と対面していくことになるだろう。されど、今の君ならばきっと平気だ。どんな悲劇だって覆せる最高の探偵になれるよ。
Nice moment with all the bodies in the background. Yeah, that is the only like worrisome thing, to be honest.
理想探偵を演じ続けた者として最後のアドバイスだ。エンドシーイングの本質は未来の余地ではなく全てを見ること。
It sees all, okay. That
今の君
means
になら過去に訪れた場所でも異なるものが見えるだろう。この1週間の出来事を振り返り、その力で真実を見極めてみるといい。
why does it? Why I've read it before. I have to like replay some
初歩的なことで
areas
すね、ホームズさん。
to get some like residual thoughts. Basically, are they telling me that this is in a sense the end if you don't play the other investigations again, and then at that point realize who is what?
君との名探偵
The funny part is, it kind of reminds me, if that actually would happen, it would remind me of Digimon Survive. The only problem is with Digimon Survive, I would basically be needing to play the whole damn game, which is a long ass and like it just becomes boring after a while reading all of this. In this game, I don't know, I wouldn't mind for some reason, and I don't know why. It's technically the same damn thing if that happened. That leaves only one thing left for me to do.
さあ、反撃開始といこう。君の手でこの国に起ころうとしている最強最悪の悲劇、八つ崎港事件を覆すんだ。
約束する。必ず八つ崎港事件を解決に導いてみせるよ。
Make this a wow to one I cannot see. The one who is everything to me.
さん、無能さん、急に固まってどうしたんですの？
We just stood there basically drooling.
ごめんなさい。僕、どれくらいぼーっとしていましたか？
It's been 5 days!
1分少々じゃないかしら。なんですの？もしや寝不足ですの？
ええ、そんなものです。
I guess he more or less got a wake-up call right now. Maybe I had one of those waking dreams just now. Then again, whatever it was doesn't really matter. It isn't going to change what I have to do.
家族さん、僕を信じてください。
無能さん？
I don't care if that was a dream, an illusion, or even a hallucination. All I know for certain is that it's too early to say we'll resolve these paradox killers.
僕は社畜さんを殺したのは下道探偵だと考えてい
So,
まし
who
た。
do you believe is the dude?
結論を出すに
I'm
は
not gonna
まだ
confirm
早
or
いこと
deny,
に
I
気づ
just
き
wanna
ました。
hear your take. Oh. Wouldn't surprise me if it is Posh. Just because of how detectives were, she lost her, like, her family name, and now she's kind of pissed. but that somehow doesn't make sense. I'm a bit uncertain about... I don't know. The problem is, like, the only one I can think of is the one that are around me, but they don't make sense to me. Teki can barely move. And most of those things happening is like, it's I don't know. Bookworm, I feel like she's too young.
誰がどう考えても
多くの証拠がその事実を示しています。
Sorry, I actually don't know.
でも一つだけどうしても腑に落ちない点があるんです。
腑に落ちない点
Like, I am trying to figure out a person. I'm even trying to, like, think of anyone who is, like, not alive anymore, because, to put it simple, no, the Duke needs to be alive to continue doing his masses, so it should, like, be, like, I don't know. Like, Gourmet I don't know enough of, it feels like. Wait, right? Yeah, Rio Gray. Age 17, because we managed to get their residual thoughts. Because they lost their family name. And I feel like that could be something, because right now she's basically attacking detectives, basically. Technically everyone, but at the same time, the problem is that with this game is that they have done the scripting in such a way that there aren't really much things showing. For example, like Downtown, who was a murderer, but we didn't even realize until like when she actually like showed herself, because it was never obvious. I actually don't know. I can't tell at all right now. I don't want to say Bookworm, because she's so damn kind. But she did lose her family and was found by Mystic. She is very, like, mathematic and remembers everything, so it wouldn't surprise me there. Teki have the technology to do it, but I don't believe they would have, like, the fight to do it. Still Gourmet. I feel like Gourmet somehow is, like... It's pointing towards there, but that's basically because she's strong and, like, if she wants something done, she definitely does it, and it's, like, scary. But she has a close connection with Rowdy, and I don't think that would work. So yeah, I have no idea. It feels like it's one of those, like, yeah, one of the people who is dead is the one who is the Quartering Duke. But... I don't know. Also, how do you know he was smiling when he died? Because did you like go up and look at his head? Or you must have just looked at the head then.
社畜さんを殺してすぐ死ぬなんて悔しいはずなんです。
確かにそうですけど。
Because Renegade Detective tried so hard to kill me that I understand his mentality so well. The irony is almost too much. Much like Psyche in my dream just now, the smile on his lifeless face showed not a single sign of regret. Something must have happened right before he died to give him that satisfaction.
でも根拠はないんだよね。
It feels like it's someone. Could it be the old man? No. No, I'm sorry, I actually don't know. I'm lost. I have no idea who it is. Because right now it is like... It could be anyone who is like... They could fake their death. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me it's armor. Just because what you all said, that in the result it said presumably like knife stab and stuff like that. He did tell us he died a long time ago, which means he must have lost someone. Don't tell me it is armor.
何か確信していることがあるよね。
That is the only other solution I have, because otherwise people have either been slashed, poisoned, and like basically been dead in front of us. Armor is the only one who disappeared afterwards. Not only that, as you discussed, the robot came after us afterwards as well. Okay, I'm gonna lock in because right now I am with people who have tried to help me a lot, and at the same time, Downtown didn't show any hostility, but they did afterwards, so I can't even say if that's true. But I'm gonna lock in with the impossible answer of armor, just because of like how ridiculous everything is. Because
ごめん。飛躍くんの言う通り、具体的な根拠はないんだ。
because he did smile just before.
僕の探偵としての
He smiled just before, so it feels like either he saw something or he realized something.
魔界さんから全ての物事には理由があることを教わった。ヤマトさんから一度信じたらブレるなと励まされた。武装さんのおかげで守り抜く強さを知ることができた。
And everyone here was connected
こ
to
の
some
島
of
で
these
学んだ
people.
からこそわかる。まだ輪郭のないぼやけた
Have
推
we
理だ
lost? Oh, those were only people who actually thought of
隠され
something.
た
We
謎
have
があるっ
lost
て感
more.
じるんだ。
2 more at least.
救助が来るまでの間、もう少しだけ僕に協力してくれないかな。下道探偵の死について、いや、この島で起きた全ての事件について、もう一度考える時間が欲しいんだ。
Oops. Kind of skipped, but at the same time I continued talking. Everyone falls silent at my petition. Going off totally unfounded hunch out to disqualify me as a detective, but back when I first arrived, I'm sure they have all laughed at me. However,
無能探偵が言うなら協力します。あなたの言葉なら信頼できますからね。
いい顔になったわね、無能ちゃん。いいわ。お姉さんもあなたに協力してあげる。一緒に八つ咲き子を捕ま
I
え
am
ましょうね。
really. Also, I love your answer of
実は僕も
interesting.
無能さんと同じ気持ちでした。皆さんの
I
死
don't
を
know
無
if
駄
I'm
にしないために
hungry or if I'm just
ここは
feeling
リスクを
weird.
冒してでも捜
I'm
査
gonna
を
make
続け
some
ましょう。
noodles later on just to make sure I actually get some good food in me. I had food today. It's just like for some reason I'm either hungry
無能
or my
君、
stomach is being problematic.
僕の力が必要な時はい
It
つで
doesn't
も
feel
頼ってね。
anything. It's just like it has a weird hungry feeling.
まったくリーダーは私だというのに身の程知らずの庶民ですこと。まあ良いでしょう。部下の熱意を無理にするなど上司としてあってはなりませんからね。
Wait, that's a way of
リ
saying
ー
it.
ダーとして私もあなたに協力して差し上げますわ。この島で散っていった皆さんのためにも必ず真相を解き明かしてみせますわよ。
Wow, you talked a lot for just saying, okay, let's do this.
皆さん、
Also, I realized that this is kind of good. I don't know if this is going to be really of a cliffhanger, but it might be also a good time soon. But at the same time, I can't say. Oh, I can't. Can I say? Incompetence is a much. Oh, shit. I'm still not so experienced. I could never call myself an ideal detective. Incompetent is a much more appropriate word for me. But I'm not alone. I have friends I can trust. We survive through life and death ordeals together after all. Okay, this definitely tells me it is not one of these people, for the reason of, yes, I'm the main character and I've decided you all are my friends. I know he did it before, but before it was like, I want to believe you. Now it is, I am believing you.
僕たちで覆しましょう。この島で起きた全ての悲劇を。
With that, we make the decision to revisit every case that happened until now. But not one moment later, we received an unexpected transmission.
皆さん、探偵同盟本部から連絡が来ました。
電波は届かないはずじゃ。
おそらく通信システムを搭載した船でこの島の近くまで来てくれたんです。地上に上がってこられてよかったですね。では早速届いたメッセージを読み上げますね。
Okay, what does it say? I'm actually kind of curious now because we're awaiting help, but now we got a message. It might be a late message. Everyone clustered around Techie, looking at the laptop balanced on his knees. Displayed on the screen is a brief, blunt order.
八つ咲き子事件についてはもう捜査の必要はない。救助へ向かうから何もせずに待機せよ だって
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Perhaps we had yet to see how deeply the malice surrounding the Quartering Duke killing swirls. Okay, now is probably a good time to end. Workaholic detective, renegade detective, presumed. I love it says still presumed. I hate that because last time we also had presumed with armor. But we know a renegade is dead because we saw his head smiling. Nice, I got 100% though. Damn hero.